I'm starting to choke.
Look at the camera.
What's going on, people? It's the show, and I'm here with Nia, the video game her. It's hard for me not to say the other name. I like to.
Whatever.
And today we want to talk about the whole Gearbox situation with Aliens Corridor Marines.
Corridor
Marines. And how it basically came out and was a total disaster, and nobody knows exactly what the hell has happened with it because everybody's telling a different story.
I believe it. I believe it. I really do think that Gearbox knew exactly what they were doing, and like, you know how like a lot of people have been saying that they probably spent the money that Sega gave them to like make Borderlands 2. You know what? I could totally see that happening, and they took those resources away from Colonial Marines, and it turned out to be a total disaster.
I'd say that's the most plausible theory because supposedly one of the testers, whatever, he came out and said that they knew the game sucked, but they released it anyways. And I was just thinking, why would you release a game on purpose that you know sucks? So the whole thing that, you know, they said with the whole Gearbox using the money for Aliens Colonial Marines for Borderlands 2, that would make a lot of sense because because if they spent that money on Borderlands 2, that would mean that although they didn't know that Aliens Colonial Marines sucks, they no longer had the money to actually improve it or make it better.
Right.
So yeah, I agree with that. That's definitely.
I don't know, man. I mean, regardless of how it happened, why it happened, it shouldn't have happened because like, if you're gonna make a game, like, make the game the right way, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to hype all these people up like, oh, this game is gonna be like the game of the year, because that's how they marketed it. Like, they marketed it like this was gonna be the it game, especially when it came down to the Wii U version. They were like, you know, this is gonna be like the definitive version. It's gonna have all these features, etc., etc. But the Wii U version didn't come out at the same time.
No.
But it's like, I heard that version is pretty much gonna be trash too. But it's just like, so many people were anticipating this game, especially the people who are like big Aliens fans. Like, isn't this supposed to be like the sequel to that movie or something like that? The prequel to the movie. I don't know. I didn't see the movie, but like,
oh yeah, you told me that.
But like, so many people were looking for. Shut up. So many people were looking forward to this game, so for it to come out and be a complete disaster on purpose, which is the messed up part. Like, this game is jacked up on purpose, right? And it's really messed up, man. And it really kind of, I don't know if I should segue into this, but I guess I'll go ahead and start. But it just kind of goes into this whole thing how gaming is just becoming like too big of a thing, and it's getting to the point where it's just all about the money, and developers aren't putting that much passion and that much determination into their games anymore.
Yeah, people are starting to sell out, especially EA.
EA is a big one.
Big sellout. The whole Dead Space 3 situation, there's a reason why, at least last time I checked, Dead Space 3 has a single A score on Metacritic. And then they had that statement about, we want to appeal to the action iPhone gamers.
Wow.
And you could buy in-game items with real-life money, like just
stuff like that.
Sell out.
Sell out
bullshit. And then we have these franchises that are always, you know, single player focused. They're all about the single player, and now they're going over to a multiplayer focus, and that makes the single player suffer. And then the multiplayer sucks. To me, the reason why Uncharted 2 is better than Uncharted 3 is because on Uncharted 3 they focus too much on the damn multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that's why the single player lagged compared to Uncharted 2. That's my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting like really off topic though. But,
speaking
about the Wii U version. There's like 3 different rumors about the Wii U version of Corridor Marines 2. The first one is that it's canceled.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, there's a rumor that they canceled it or whatever after, you know, the other versions came out and everybody knows it sucks, so they know they're not going to get any Wii U.
You know what?
Sales.
That would actually be a very smart choice if they decided to go ahead and like just cancel it, because I mean they know it's a bad game.
Unless it is actually a good version of it and they did put a lot of money into it. But yeah, that's one of the rumors. Another rumor is that the footage that we saw in the demos that I don't know when exactly they came out. I didn't even know we had a freaking demo. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah.
But everybody was talking about how the final release product looked worse than the demos.
That's terrible.
There's a rumor that the demo footage was running on the Wii U, so the Wii U is actually the best version. And then there's a whole nother rumor that says the exact opposite, where one of the testers was saying that the Wii U version is actually the crappiest one, and it just has like these tacked on mini games, and they didn't spend that much time developing it and things of that nature. So
I don't know. Everybody that I've talked to about like who's bought this game, who's went out and bought this game, pretty much hates it. They say it's terrible. I haven't heard one good thing about this game, and it just, I don't know, man. Like, that's why I say like I'm a retro gamer at heart, because back in the day they actually cared. Like they cared about the stuff that they put into their games, and they cared about how people would react to that game.
It's all about that money.
These days, it's
YouTube, man.
I don't know, but I'm very like, if all this stuff is true, if they know this game sucked and they put it out anyway, very disappointed in both Gearbox and Sega. And
the thing is though, although we're very disappointed in them and whatnot, let's be honest, they have us by the balls with Borderlands 3. We gonna be coming back to them like an ex-girlfriend we miss.
I ain't got no ex-girlfriends, but you know.
Yeah, you do. Get off topic. But yeah, like, I don't know. I can't see people boycotting them, and like just because of Borderlands 3, and I'm pretty sure they actually confirmed Borderlands. They're going to make a Borderlands 3. If not, they already confirmed that's already actually in development or whatnot. But
terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible.
I don't know. This whole
absolutely terrible. I'm just so disappointed.
Like and that's another thing. Like I'm kind of scared for next gen, because it just seems as time goes by, developers get more sorry. They lie, they cheat, they scandal,
and they will put out a half like done game on purpose and sell you the rest as DLC. Like what the kind of mess is that?
Day one patches.
Whoa.
Like, should never be day one patches.
But at the same time, you can't really get mad at developers for pushing out half-ass games, because these days the demand for games is a lot greater than it was back in the day, because like since gaming is becoming a lot more popular than it was in years past, you know, these big higher ups, like they're making their developers behind the games pump these games out faster and at a higher production rate because of that.
That's no excuse.
I mean, like, I'm not saying that it's a good excuse, but I could see how especially some bigger companies like Ubisoft, like with their situation with Rayman Legends and like the whole situation with Sega and Gearbox and then EA, I could see how that could potentially be an issue with those bigger developers, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to like...
Well, Ubisoft's the exact opposite. They don't push out a game that's unfinished. They delay a game that is finished.
But you know what I'm saying, like these higher ups are just making some trash decisions because they think that it's gonna bring in more money. And I mean, I'm not knocking them for that, because the purpose of a company is to make money, but at the same time it's like, even though you want to make money,
don't be a cheap ass.
Yeah, don't be a cheap ass. Like you still want to satisfy your fans, because like these are your consumers. You don't want to, you know, mess up your consumers and then in turn mess up your business. But I don't know.
Speaking of Rayman, you did you hear about that latest rumor about why it got delayed?
No.
Microsoft's policy.
Oh yeah. I heard some people were saying that on my last video about something about Microsoft policy, but
I think it's plausible.
I mean,
if I was Ubisoft, I would have said like, fuck y'all, like.
But I don't know, like, cause I thought like they had something going on with Nintendo though.
Wait, talking about Ubisoft?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have a good relationship.
I'm saying, like, I thought it was like published by Nintendo or something like that, or.
Is Rayman Legends being published by Nintendo?
I don't know. I thought at one point it was, but maybe that was just a rumor.
No, if Nintendo was publishing their game, then they couldn't just delay it like that. Yeah, I don't think they're.
Because that would be like a breach of contract or something.
Yeah.
But maybe that was just a rumor back then when we first like learned about Legends. I don't know. But I'm not trying to go off topic and make this a mad long video. But you know.
I'm still tripping how EGM gave that game a 9.
Colonial Marines. They played a different game than everybody else. They was probably playing that demo. They gave that demo a 9. Heck yeah. Golly. I don't know.
I'm just scared for next gen.
Don't be scared. I'm pretty sure that, you know, some people won't.
See,
you just gotta watch out for those bigger companies, because you know, those bigger companies, they're probably gonna be the ones.
See, next gen we're gonna get games like, it's supposed to be a 10-hour campaign. they release the game with 5 hours, and they give the other 5 hours like as DLC. Like it's gonna get that bad. I'm calling it right now.
No.
I'm calling it by my words.
I don't want to live in that future.
Go back to
I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back to Streets of Rage 2 like I always do. Because that's what I do.
You're such a Streets of Rage fan.
I am. But whatever. I think we should end this video.
Anything else you want?
No.
Do you want me to link your channel?
I don't care.
You do. But anyways, that's all we want to talk about, guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you guys think down below, and we will see you fools later. Peace.
Bye. Whatever.